Okay, so let's go over whatever you want. Well, My Heart Belongs to You is the name of the song by Jodeci. That's the intro. C, D, E flat, F, B flat, back to the F. Okay, right there. So I got it. Yeah, okay. I'm doing an A flat major 7, A flat C, E flat G, to a G minor 7. That's a G in bass, B flat, D, and a F. So C, D, E flat, F, B flat, whatever you want it. Let's listen. All right, that sounds like a B flat chord over a C. So I got C in the bass, B flat, C, D, F. All right. So this is a quick tutorial. To be honest with you, kind of crude, but hey, let's see what we get out of it. All right. Now let's get to the song part, right? This is the part I really was getting on here to redo to show people. For me. Just holding that B flat over the C chord. Okay. Let's hit that. You can have my love. So here's the bass line. C, D, E flat. Bounce it back to the C. F, G, C, bounce D, E flat, bounce it back to the C, E flat, F, G. And that's pretty much the bass line throughout the whole song. So you'll hear it. I'll play the right hand without explaining it yet, but you'll hear this bounce throughout the whole song. Okay, so you got the bass line, okay? You get C, E, D, E flat, F, G. So we're really just playing a C minor chord in our left hand, back and forth. But the right hand, I do two things on that right hand first chord. Sometimes you'll hear just a straight C minor. So different voicings. And I just showed you the second chord I play in there. Sometimes I just play that B flat on top of the C. So here it is, C minor chord, right? I'm gonna go G, B flat, C, E flat, or I may voice it C, E flat, F, G, right? It just depends on what I hear in that part of the song. So G, B flat, C, E flat, G, B flat, C, E flat, okay? Or C, E flat, F, G. So now that bounce to the second chord is gonna be an E flat in the bass. When I hit that E flat in my bass, I'm doing an E flat, flat 9 chord, okay? So my right hand is a B flat, D flat, E natural, and a G natural. So B flat, D flat, E, G, all together. Creates a lot of tension right there with an E flat in the bass. That's an important sound in that. That's an important sound in this song. So slow that down. Make sure you get that part right. So we start the first two. We got. I'm gonna start on the B flat over the C. Listen to the difference here. You hear that? Or we go back to that first C minor, just straight C minor to that E flat. So we hear that? Oh. And you see me playing octaves in the bass, just grinding, giving that bass more depth, right? Just more sound, so you can hear it. All right, third chord. I went to the F. F. When I do the F, I'm just gonna do an F minor 7. All right. So that's gonna be an A flat, B flat, A flat, B flat, C, E flat. So that third chord, I think it's. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. All right. So I don't do that. This is what I voice. I do the A flat chord, but I put a G on the top of that, right? So it's really an F minor, right? It's really an F minor 9, if you want to be technical, because the F is in the bass. Now I got an A flat in the right hand, a C natural, an E flat, and a G. A flat, C, E flat, A flat, C, E flat, G. And so all together. So put the three together, we got. Yeah. So there we go. To the last chord. Last chord we're gonna do is a G in the bass. And this is another sound that you gotta hit in here, right? So the bass is G. I almost wish I had a third hand to do this, because what I want to do here, and I'm gonna just spell out the chords for you. I mean the notes for you, and you can figure out how you can voice it. But it's G, or what fingers to use to play this voicing, right? So you got G natural, B natural, D. So simple G major triad, right? But we're gonna add E flat and A flat. So you can see I'm running out of fingers here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't run out of fingers. I'm running out of ability right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't quite get that with all 5. So a lot of times I will slide my hand down and I'll play the G triad in my left, and I just put the E flat and A flat in my right. That's the sound you get. But you need a bass in there, right? Because it's a bass-driven song. So a very good song for the multiple band members to help each other out on. That's a chord you're gonna need some help on. But a lot of times when I'm playing it alone, I just leave the bass and I go do the I do the top. And so putting it all together slowly, you got. So that's what I was doing in the intro when I opened up this video. So I'm embellishing after that chord. Melody G, F, G. So back home. is a C minor line. Whatever you want. C, E flat, F, G. And then, that's another, walking back from the C minor the other way. So I went C, B flat, A flat, G. And you know, the singer, he sings his runs all over C minor because that's what a song is. Oh, oh, my. You know, one thing I learned is you can always find the chord, the melody in the chord, or the chord in the melody. They work together, and so that's what you're hearing there. See how I ran out of hands? I really wanted some bass right there. And I think we played some of the vamp because some of that vamp is in the intro. And in the morning. So A flat to a G in the bass. And bass line, A flat, easy, G. The right hand is A flat. So right hand is gonna be C, E flat, G. Sometimes you'll hit a B flat. So again, it's a C minor chord, C, E flat, G. If you want to add a B flat sometimes in there for voicing, because they do add that in certain pieces of that vamp. But basically, A flat in the left, C, E flat, G. And we'll go back to the last chord we learned in that sequence. It's that G chord. And you hear, so basically it's a G, G, B, D, but you can also remember we got the E flat, A flat. And then I melodied to the G, F, E, A flat, G, F, right? And when on it. My bad. Oh, okay. That time I felt that F and I went to a full G 7 right there. And that's the thing, man, that I've learned more and more. A lot of times, you know, you can play, man, and get stuck in sometimes theory and rules. And sometimes if you listen to music, that's, you know, it's not obeying any of that. There is no such thing really as a wrong note. It just may be out of context. And so I went to a note here, this F in this G chord, right? That I hadn't played. I don't even recall playing this in this song, but maybe I do it because I've learned more to let it go and just play, man. Let go some of the structure and the theory. It's important to know it and to have it, but it's also important